Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Sexton 1. It's a Tier 3 British Premium SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Murovanka, and this one is under the command of the Raging Tanker. Now, he runs a Facebook page for World of Tanks players, and he sent me this replay, and he said, judge for yourself if this is an OP Arty. Well, the Sexton 1 was the first batch of Sextons that were produced, a batch of Artys that were produced in Canada for the British Armed Forces. And they were made using the same hull that you'll find on the M3 and the M4, the early ones, the moulded and bolted ones, which fit together fairly easy. It's basically a 25-pounder gun mounted on a hull which is basically very similar to the RAM tank. And well, it's quite an efficient Arty, and in fact there's some of these still in operation in Australia, not operation in Australia but in the museums, and they're in perfect condition. In fact, I think there's some guys who've got them in the UK as well, although I suppose those are Sexton 2s rather than Sexton 1s. They didn't produce that many Sexton 1s, but they certainly did produce a lot of Sexton 2s. I think it was something like 4,000 of them. Okay, now what's different between this Arty and the Sexton 2 is the penetration of the shells. These ones will go in at 44mm of armour, whereas the Sexton 2's gun will actually only penetrate half that, 22mm. It's also got differences on the engine and traverse. And of course, being a premium vehicle, it means you can train your crew a lot quicker. Okay, he's dialing in on Matilda, fires a round out and just misses him. It's got a fairly quick reload time. It's approximately 12 seconds if I remember correctly. No, it's actually 9. He's got it down to 9. No, it's actually 9, I think. Well, he's having a go at that Matilda at the moment because it's quite a slow tank. He fires another one in, and yes, 79 hit points. Now, there's virtually no splash, certainly no stun, and it is only a Tier 3 Arty. Just missed the Matilda, that one. Dialing in again. Rounds out. Another hit. That one tracked him. Or did it? No, it didn't track him. I thought it did. It sounded like it tracked him. Fires another one in and that one tracked him. That one definitely tracked him. And he's still there. Not for much longer. Oh, that round bounced off the rear. Rounds out. That's a kill. That one hit the rear of the vehicle. That's what set him off. Over here we've got a Panzer 1C right over the far side of the battlefield. Our M8A1's moving to try and get into a position to attack. Of course, these little things can be a flaming nuisance for Arty. That round just a little too late. Panzer 1Cs do move fast. Okay, we've got a slightly slower moving tank here, the T28, who's actually stationary, and the T56 GMC, the American tank destroyer. And oh, he's getting rapidly hit by a Panzer 1C. He's pulling back. I think he's going to try and engage him. There's the M18-1 dialing in. Rounds out. Just misses him. Now, the one thing I would say about the Raging Tanker's shooting here is he's not letting it dial in fully before he shoots. He is doing a lot of snapshots, and that's probably why quite a few of his shells are missing target. But some of these targets are actually moving quite fast. At the moment, he's got nobody in front of him, and the enemy are probably headed straight towards him. And in fact, actually at the moment, his team are 5 tanks down, and he's just been hit by an enemy Arty, the M7 Priest. That was a near miss. 8 hit points lost. But he's firing so often, it's very easy for the M7 Priest to find him. Going for the MTLS, kills him. One shot right into the side, penetrated the thin armor, but he's moving position to avoid getting counter-batteried. Now he's kind of stuck in the corner here, but T28, if he can get a shot into the side, and it's a nice hit for 118, pulling back. And get another shot in. Right where you think he's going, rounds out and kill shot. That's 3 kills. Well, he's got a Valentine by the side, but those are tough tanks. And he hits it. He's still there. Waiting for the reload. Almost ready. Now he's coming. Oh, just missed, but he's taken damage from a Panzer 1C. Line him up. And close. Just landed in front. The splash radius of these shells is very, very small indeed. It's only 1.39 meters. So you have to get the shell into the target to actually do damage. And that one hits, and he's almost gone. He's trying to defend his weak spot, which is his rear. And we've got his rear. And that's a kill. That's 4 kills now. The enemy just lost a tank destroyer the other side. So it's now 3 versus 3. So 5 tanks down. It's now got back to equal. And I think the Raging Tanker is now going to take it to the enemy. He's going to drive down south, find the enemy and shoot them in the face. He's now the highest scorer on his team with 4 kills. He's now got double the next highest player. I'd actually keep moving if I was you. Get close as you can to the enemy. You actually have a better view range than the Sexton 2s. A much better view range actually. It's worth doing it. Plus of course, remember, if you shotgun somebody with this tank, oh, you're up against the edge of the map. That's it. If you shotgun somebody with this tank, you've actually got another chance to shoot them a few seconds later. There's the other enemy. Okay, it's the Sexton one, dialing in. Rounds out. Just missed him. Have another go. Work out where he's headed. Rounds out. Close. He's still there. Not for much longer. The looks had a go. One near miss and... oh, we just lost the looks. The M7 Priest got him. And we got a big reticule bloom then. We fired in at the last second. The Sexton 1's on the move now. We switched targets to the M7 Priest because he's stationary, but he goes down. And that is an... oh, he's not AFK. I think that's a bot. All that's moving is his turret. Rounds out. Direct hit. Go for it again. The Raging Tanker is the only member of his team left alive now. So he's having to carry the team. And that's definitely a bot. And he's just getting hit and hit again. And he's got him. So now it's 1-on-1. Sexton versus Sexton. Except the other guy has only got 2 kills. Raging Tanker has got 5 now. 5. So Top Gun, if he can kill the other one. Okay, he's trying to auto aim on. There he is. No, that's it. That's it. He's very low on hit points. They're both dialing in on target. And that's a kill. Wins the game. And a Top Gun. Very nice. Is it overpowered? Well, maybe. I don't know. No, of course it is. At tier 3, it is very overpowered, but it's fun. And look at this result. It's an ace tanker for the Raging Tanker in the Sexton 1. Yep, he got one of these in the loot boxes, and I'm sure he's not regretting it now. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in that game. He got 10. He also managed to get a high caliber because the amount of damage he did went over 1,000 hit points. It was the highest damage. And he also got a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. And, oh, just look at that. Let's have a look at the team score. 1,044 hit points of damage. The highest damage in the game. The next high scorer was the Looks with 945 hit points of damage. And after that, it was the Matilda on the enemy team. Just kept on going even after getting hit repeatedly. 728 hit points of damage for him. I'm surprised he didn't get a cool-headed off that one with being hit so many times. When it came to kills, it was definitely the Raging Tank with 6 kills. The Panzer 1C on the enemy team also got 3. And then there's a bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, yes, he's above the rest. 744 is enough for an ace. 656 for the Panzer 2 Looks. And 620 for the Panzer 1C. He fired 31 rounds of 25-pounder ammunition. Got 14 direct hits and 4 penetrations. 15 splash. Damage of 1,044 hit points, of which 1,028 were at more than 300 meters. He did receive 1 hit by way of splash damage. That was from the M7 Priest, who managed to work out where he was, but didn't reacquire him afterwards. 6 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, and 21,888 credits on a premium account. 13,461 from personal missions payout. Repair was 44 credits, and the ammunition 2,573. It's paltry sum. This 25-pounder ammunition is negligible. So he took away a profit of 43,676 credits from the game. It's quite a lot for a tier 3 tank, I think you'll agree. 744 XP. 4,464 from personal missions payout. I think that's probably the holiday ops. And 670 for this being a premium vehicle. He took away 6,250 altogether. He says, I can see why some say this thing is broken or overpowered, but it's just so much fun. In fact, excuse me, there should be more premium arties in the game. There are premium tanks for just about every tech tree, every type in the game, except Arty. And of course, Wargaming is very reluctant to actually bring them into the game because they think it'll upset the tank drivers. But the fact is that there is a reason why you should have premium arties in the game, because there's an awful lot of arties that Wargaming haven't even considered yet. Arties that we've actually looked at and researched and sent into Wargaming to say, look, why can't you do that one or this one as a premium arty? And of course it would earn them lots of money, so because they can charge a premium price to buy them. So it's worth their while to actually consider it. After all, if they really want to help the Arty players who are if they want to help us, but I mean if they want to actually have the game earn money from the game, they really ought to consider bringing in more premium vehicles and premium Arty, because at least that caters to one part of their player base. So, after me rambling about enough time, if you enjoyed that video, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification button so you get alerted when a new video comes out. And thank you for watching, and Merry Christmas!